Welcome back to Dicey Situations, folks. As always, I'm your DM, Ryan, joined by the Chaos crew.
Rich playing Theo.
Eric playing Cosmo.
Mark playing Glebnor.
Harout playing Tooluuga.
All right, you know why you're here. It's time for the Battle of the Bands!
The combat of the bands.
Hey! All right, let's do a little recap, and then we will dive right into the festivities. Last time on Dicey Situations, the boys crashed at Kosmo's new apartment and made their preparations for the Battle of the Bands. After a practice session with Spud, Glebnor learned to form his body into a drum kit. Theo mastered one note, and Tooluuga prepared his forbidden kazoo technique. While poring over his notebook, Kosmo was finally able to unlock his song Ego Whip, and now has the rocking riffs he needs to defeat Damien. Arriving at the Ruby Rocks Amphitheater in the Crystal Quarter, the Chaos crew joined up with their allies and made their way into the festival. Opening the Battle of the Bands was a DJ act, Vortex Warp, who turned out to be none other than Reggie. After a shaky performance from our favorite auto gnome, Kosmo, Kilroy, and the Kazuatoa made their way on stage. Before they could begin their performance, they were interrupted by a silence spell from the Satyr advisor Gideon. Now we join the Chaos crew on stage, facing down Conviction in a cavalcade of Krizik converts.
Well done.
Thank you, everyone. That was one take.
job.
Putting
One
that out
take,
there.
yeah.
Okay, boys, we're in the fucking thick of it. You guys are at the base of this amphitheater. You're all on stage. Backstage to your left, about 30 feet away, you can see Felix standing next to Damien, who's getting his guitar ready. In the
Pulled the
crowd,
plug on us.
They did. It's in this silent spell. You can't hear anything. Right before, all you saw was this satyr up on top of this raised platform next to the king point at you, and as his spell went off, you were encased in silence. But kicking off our combat is the Krizik Street team. You look over and you can see on the other side of where you guys had come from for the backstage entrance, there's this like little spiky dwarf. Looks kind of like childish almost, and he has a little shirt on that just says Krizik's Kids.
Ugh.
It's a play on words that goat children are called kids. So he's got a little Krizik Kids shirt on. I'm so sorry, Eric. I saw Eric fully just be like, I don't like that. And you can see that as this thing is kicked off, the Conviction Street team is actually going to attack Reggie. Reggie
they're fucking dead.
Turns around as this little spiky dwarf's like and just whips a lightning dart at Reggie. He does miss, but even on a miss, Reggie is going to take 4 lightning damage. And he's like, ow, 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 ow. He's you can see Reggie was kind of backstage at this point. He's just out of the range of this sphere. He's like, what's going on in there? He's freaking out. He's a little bit electrified right now. Theo, you are up though. You have backstage across the way from you, about 30 feet, you can see Felix and this other guitarist. And you look up and you can see that the satyr mage that just cast that spell seems to be holding concentration from a floating balcony platform about 120 feet away.
Well, you attacked Reggie. Now I want to shoot them. There's so many people to shoot.
Kill the kids. Clip that, everyone.
Did I notice the street team attack Reggie?
You did. You look back, and because you're kind of head on a swivel now, trying to figure out what the hell's going on, and you see this like little lightningy dart hit into his feet, and like bits of electricity shock him. He kind of falls back a little bit, and there's this like little spiky Krizik dwarf going after him.
And the guy holding the silence is 120 away.
Yeah, he's floating on this balcony that looks to be like there's this geomancy keeping the rocks underneath it floating in the air.
Is there any way I can stay in the sphere and still shoot that guy in 90 feet?
It's a 20-foot sphere, it's 120 feet now.
No. Okay.
And I'll also say, too, you will notice there are, like, security dwarves that seem to be, like, on both sides of the stage. At this point, they don't know what to do. They're just confused, figuring out what the hell's going on.
Did they notice that Reggie got attacked?
Yeah, one guy looks back and is like, what the hell? The Krizik Street team is going wild.
All right, well, they attacked. I'm going to attack them. So I'm going to spin, and I'm going to use Judge's Sentence on the one that threw the bolt at Reggie.
So fuck them kids is what we're saying.
Of course.
Go for it.
I'm assuming that's going to miss. That's a 12.
12 does miss as this guy, as you fire at him, he kind of ducks behind some sound equipment and is like getting another lightning dart ready.
I'm gonna shoot him again. 28.
28 definitely hits.
It's 9 damage
Okay.
on the first one. And I'll bonus action use Executioner's Hand.
Yeah, and you guys see Theo almost this whole time has always been firing with one gun. He pulls the second gun out and is now dual wielding on stage, base slung over his shoulder, firing at this Krizik kid behind him.
17.
17 hits.
11 damage on that one.
Okay. This guy looks a little fucked up as he kind of ducks behind like an amp and is like patching his, like trying to hold his wound. He's bleeding a ton right now as you fire. Silently, these bullets emerge from the silence spell into his shoulder.
I'll look over at, Glebnor and just kind of motion over to the side where Felix is, and just kind of give him a nod. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Like eyes sprouting from a drum kit, like.
Next up is Damien Blacksong. You can see Damien swings his acoustic guitar down. He walks out on stage and is like, "Don't worry, everyone. I know it's really chaotic right now. My life was really chaotic once too. Till I found something special in the clouds."
All of our eyes roll like.
You see Tooluuga just trying to shit talk, but he's in the silence.
Theo's really contemplating, I should have shot that fucker.
They may be trying to play this infernal music, but I have something better to offer you all here today. I have conviction. In this song, even though I may have lost most of my band, I'm going to do a special acoustic set for everyone here at the Battle of the Bands today.
Like silently, I'm like, ugh.
He comes out on stage strumming his acoustic guitar. I just heard a thunderbolt. And as he starts
Trying to
playing,
wrestle a gun from. Just put it in my mouth.
as he starts strumming, you can see that he has one of those tuning fork picks. And as he strums on his guitar, a wave of Krizik music sweeps out into the crowd. You can see anyone wearing a wristband that was not one of the counterfeit ones that you guys made. Their shirts start to button up all the way to the top button. Some people start going like, "This is good. Yeah, all right." There's like, just like tiefling dads doing like little weird side shuffles, just like, "Oh, okay, all right, oh, okay." You can also see as he hits that chord, all of the crystalline firebelly dwarves, their like fiery volcanic glass hair and beards goes from that like red black, and this electric blue sweeps over them. You all see all of the security dwarves around the stage start being like, it sucks, but it's kind of catchy. And they all seem to be under the sway of this magic spell. And I'll also say you look up on that floating platform, and in the king's crown, one of his gems starts to glow. He's like, "I don't really like this, but it is kind of a earworm." That will be his turn. Let me just check one more thing on my boy Damien here. He did his first performance check for the event.
No, I'm competing with that now, or
Yeah, actually, yeah, do it now. We'll get out. We'll have it be everyone every time you or Damien goes. We'll do some competing.
14.
He only got a 13 on his.
Ooh.
So you have one success in the books. You can see that even though he is playing the guitar and everyone's changing, there are still people in the crowd that are still focusing on your like just pantomiming performance. You're like still playing, and everyone's just like, they still look pretty rad.
Oh, it's about to look radder.
And he is going to stare at the king and use...
Let that dog in.
You see he stares at the king and uses Stunning Glance. And you can see that Damien is this like dark elf who you had always known had this long white hair, dressed real punk and rad. He's in these like khakis and like he's got like a little tight shirt on. His hair is cut now. He's got like a perfect little crew cut. And as he looks up at the king, he's like, "This is for you and all the people here." The king is now stunned. So at the end of Damien's turn, that is going to be Glebnor.
How far is Damien?
Damien, I would say he kind of walked out on stage about 20 feet from you now. He's right outside the sphere.
Guess who's getting grappled?
What?
What?
I just heard. Just singing away into the crowd. Go ahead and make your athletics check.
22.
Okay. He's going to try acrobatics out of the way.
Okay.
He got an 11.
Suck it. Sleight of hand, I'm taking the fork.
Sleight of hand, go for the fork. Okay, so... The action is the grapple. I would say it's going to be your bonus action.
I'm holding him, so I can bonus action.
Okay, sure. All right, so he'll do a dex check against your sleight of hand.
Would that maybe
19?
disadvantage his performance checks?
Yeah, he's fucking
Yeah,
crappy.
he'll have to go... I'm sorry. 23.
Oh, he didn't get it.
He pulls the pick away and he's like, "You can't stop good rock." He is grappled, he can't move, but you're now you're kind of all around him as he's trying to keep playing his guitar and performing.
I'm gonna squeeze.
Yeah, go for it. You can see that there is after you, Glebnor, there is what looks to be a Krizik priest that was standing next to Felix. And at first you didn't notice it, but as they come out of the shadows, it's a blue dragonborn.
Oh shit.
Not one that you've recognized before, but
But I've seen these guys before.
this is an Azure scale Krizik.
So I'm outside the cone of silence now?
Yeah, you would have just gotten out. Yep. You want to yell?
This guy's a dork!
Some people in the crowd are like, "He's got a good point. I don't. You can make a persuasion check, I guess."
Oh, I'm so bad at persuading people. 3!
I don't know, he seems pretty cool.
Yeah. Sometimes you just want somebody you can kind of bop your head to. As you're
Nice
yelling at
dork.
the crowd, a guiding bolt just wings by your head. The priest missed, but you see they fire this electric guiding bolt from backstage, trying to hit you.
You have to try harder than that!
Next up is Bouncicles.
Yes!
Bouncicles.
Bouncicles drops from the scaffolding. And he's like, "My mission will finally be complete." He lands behind Felix and is going to try to grapple Felix.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't go for Felix. I wanted to, but I was like, I gotta stop Damien.
I'm in the silence going, "That's my boy, that's my boy."
Oh, Bouncicles got a nat 1. Oh, I'm so sorry. He's like, "No, he's so wiry." And you see Felix ducks below him and sidesteps out of the way. He's now right next to Bouncicles, though, on the side of the stage.
So Bouncicles will get an opportunity attack if he tries to run.
He will. Yep. That is Felix's turn, though. Felix is going to turn to Bouncicles and try to hit him with a thunderous touch. He is going to hit Bouncicles with a 24.
Why do you hate Bouncicles?
I don't. I love Bouncicles.
Could have fooled us.
Ooh, Bouncicles takes 26 thunder damage. Don't worry, he's beefy. He's so beefy.
Shit.
And you see Felix just looks so much more twisted than last time you saw him. It's like he's really let that veneer down. He pulls his hand free and puts it on Bouncicles' chest, and this wave of sound pushes
I
into
bet
him.
he's been in the church a lot longer than he said.
That liar.
You guys,
Sorry.
You guys mouth to each other.
I'm outside the cone.
Oh yeah, that's true. You can yell it at Tooluuga.
Just
Okay.
fervent agreeing inside the silence.
just a really angry thumbs up.
You can see now that the king is stunned up on stage. Gideon Junior. He's like, "I'm sorry, Your Highness. You'll have to come to this. But your people have hid down here long enough. With the military this large, we're going to need all of your people to be our followers now."
So, does any damage break concentration?
He'll have to make a concentration check.
Oh, I see.
Anytime you damage them, he'll have to
I
make
see.
that check.
Got it.
Yep.
All right.
He's actually going to attack. You guys see that as the king is stunned, you see Glebnor is like, "What have you done to my uncle?" And the satyr attacks Glebnor with a mace.
Not my twin.
Not Glebnor.
We just met him, but we love him.
Not Glebnor Schleckelak.
Glebnor Schleckelak.
Oh, he starts beating the shit out of Glebnor with an electric mace. He got a 19 and a 17. Glebnor is very hardy, though. Only takes 4 damage. Glebnor is like, "No! No!" He's trying to defend his uncle up on the dais. It's kind of getting crazy up there. Tooluuga, that is your turn.
Let's see. They're 120 feet away, and how high?
So it's kind of like they're 120 feet from you at an
angle.
Yeah, because it's an amphitheater, so it's angled down onto the stage. They're
Got a nice 45 going here.
yeah, exactly. A tight 45.
I am 10 feet short.
Okay.
Soup Damien. I'm holding him still for you.
I mean, if you move forward, you can get closer.
Well, no. Full movement and step of the wind, I would be 80 feet out. And then anything I could use would have a 30-foot range. So I'm 10 feet short of hitting the dude.
Oh, so close. So close.
Can I bounce off my son and spring launch myself off?
Okay.
Athletics to launch him.
Okay. All right. So if you would like to use your reaction, Glebnor, you can make an athletics check to boingo bounce your father up onto there. Gonna need an acrobatic check from you as well.
Okay.
24 boingo.
21 acrobatic.
Tell me what it looks like. What is this combination of your insane skills?
I
send up-
lock eyes with my son.
I know what's coming
He
because me
jumps
and
on the
Daddy
low
have
tom.
rehearsed this.
And the way I vision this is I run through him, he morphs quickly into a cannon, I shoot out.
Circus act.
It's an AC/DC show all of a sudden.
You guys see Tooluuga runs out of the silent sphere. Basically, the silent sphere just takes up the whole stage. You run right out of it where Glebnor is gripped up. You run through him. He very briefly turns into a gooey cannon. And so it's still going to take your step of the wind, I believe, right?
I'll still use that. So.
But using your newfound Ploopploopleen slippery abilities and the elasticity of your son's body, you fire up, do a spiral through the air, and land onto the dais with Gideon.
And all you hear, Tooluuga lands proudly. Krizik tried to silence the metal, but he cannot stand in its way. Bleebly is here, and it kills the dweebs. And I want a Radiance of Dawn and flash light in front of this man.
Okay. Gideon will make a con save. Oh, fuck me. 4.
Okay, well, yeah, you're eating that.
See, Glebnor is like, what's happening? Just panicked.
It's only 6 damage.
6 damage?
Yeah.
All right, here, he'll make another check to keep the silence spell up. Silence stays up, 18. But he's just blasted with this light, and he's like, the light of heresy!
The light of Bleebly, the strong.
You're now up there on the platform. I will say, because I didn't roll Glebnor into the initiative, Glebnor will try to give you the help action on your next turn.
Okay.
As he sees that you are now helping him defend his uncle. Good old Glebnor. Okay.
Powerful name.
Reggie's actually up next. Reggie sees that Theo has laid down cover fire basically against this street team. He runs into the sphere, and he's going to run up to Kosmo and pat him on the ass and cast. Let me just make sure this isn't.
No, there's no sound.
Yeah, okay. In our sound-based show, where
there's no sound in our sound-based show right now, Eric.
Thanks a lot, Ryan.
yeah,
Oh, hold on. He goes to start casting it and realizes there's a verbal component to this spell.
Oh no!
He's like,
Reginald.
he's going to hold his action until the sphere goes down to cast a spell. So, yeah, until he can hear anything. That is your turn, Kosmo. You're in this 20-foot bubble around you.
And they're 120 feet away from me.
Yep, up in the air. You can see that backstage, it looks like Bouncicles is in the middle of combat with this Stormcaller you don't really remember ever seeing. And Damien is wrapped up by Glebnor trying to outplay you. But you're in a completely silent bubble right now.
All right. Cosmo's going to look down sort of at his instrument and kind of tighten up, and his jacket starts pulling in different directions, and on his back especially, and his tiefling wings are going to sprout and tear his jacket apart, and he's going to spread them out as far as he can, and then use his 30 feet of flying movement to go out of the silent sphere.
These wings burst from your back, and there's feral tieflings in the crowd that start cheering. You fly up out of this bubble, and right as you break the cusp of this spell, a wave of rock comes out of your guitar. Give me a performance check, and I'll have Damien try to counter you.
That's a 27.
Maybe we all relax.
Suck nerd.
23.
So close.
He tries to like play a chord fast to like counteract all the music coming out of you. You have 2 successes. Looking tight, looking good. Crowd is on your side.
And now the guy that I need to break concentration is 90 feet away from me?
Yep.
I don't have anything that long. I have Hex, which is 90 feet, but...
Yeah, you could hex him.
Yeah, I'll Hex him.
Yeah, sure. Is there an ability you would like to hex? Because it'll basically give him disadvantage on an ability check.
Oh, on con. Yeah, concentration.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's ability checks, not saving throws. So con wouldn't really do anything in the terms of that, if that makes sense. Honestly,
just so I'm clear, if I select concentration and he tries and someone hurts him, then that disadvantages that.
No, it's weird the way hex works. It's I don't know why they work like this. It's for an ability check. So typically the best
versus
one
a saving throw.
What's
Exactly.
his spellcasting ability?
He's using wisdom. But what I think the best use of it personally, this is my pro tip for everyone using hex out there, strength is usually great because then they're easier to grapple and push around. That's usually because that's an athletics check instead of a strength saving throw. That makes sense?
Because you're up there. Do you want to try to grapple him or?
I'm just gonna beat the shit out of him. Which I was gonna suggest could you inspire me while I'm up there?
That I can do.
Yeah,
right?
Because the more I hit him, the more checks you'll have to make.
Yeah, you can
Correct.
bonus action Bardic. Yep.
Yes.
Cool.
But I would still have my action.
Oh, your full
Yeah.
action?
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
I will beat the shit out of
I'll still,
strength.
I'll bardically inspire Tooluuga. And I guess since Damien's in range.
Zap his strength.
Say what?
Zap his strength.
Oh, with Hex?
Oh yeah, because then he'll have disadvantage to get out of your grapple.
No.
Zap.
Oh, Damien?
Your grapple.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Zap.
sure. I was going to
Yeah.
say do Seder Janir because you could throw him off the fucking stage.
But I'd rather kill him in front of the king so that the king should see that I'm saving him rather than pushing the problem aside.
You could also
Listen,
if you
Darth
wanted-
Vader threw fucking Palpatine into a hole.
And he's still in that last movie.
Withdrawn.
Ryan's a better writer than that.
You could also hex Damien and then on charisma, and he would have disadvantage on his performance checks.
Oh.
If you want to do that as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to be. I'm going to
I'm
sweep
gonna-
this guy in performance.
I assume I'm going to be stronger than Damien most of the time.
Yeah, he's mostly
Unless
a
I
bard.
Yeah.
shittily
I'm going to
roll.
hex Damien's charisma.
Yeah, how you hex him? He looks up at you like as you've flown out of this
Well, the
spell.
Dockers aren't helping him.
Yeah, no, I play like a B dissonant chord. And he really can't handle that fucking kind of music there. So he's, but like it rings out and it's like the first note I played as I burst out of this cone of silence.
Perfect.
You can't stop the metal!
That is going to be the Firebelly Dwarves security guards. They're unfortunately right now under the effects of this terrible spell. 2 of them are going to run up on Theo, and 2 are going to run up on Glebnor. You're endangering the event! They're just trying to fight against this horrible spell. One is going to do a sonic scream on Glebnor. He just yells. He's just like, "Can you take me to a store, maybe?" It's totally off. Not really working right. I need you to make a DC 11 strength saving throw.
13.
Yeah, you power through. One is going to try to attack you twice with his like drill hand.
What?
You can see that the security guards had like a bunch
Fucking
of like.
Megalodon.
Yeah, honestly, yes. I'm not even giving in-law reason why they have drills. They just have them. They were putting together the scaffolding and now they're using them to fight you. Here we go.
He's gonna whisk my son.
Okay,
Fucking
one
roadies.
one is gonna hit with a 17. One is a nat 1. For 8 piercing damage.
No.
And Theo, these 2 guys corner you around you, and they start like yelling at you, but you're still in the silent sphere, so you're not really sure what they're saying. And they start trying to hit you with their drills. You're gonna take 4 of these drill attacks. Let's see how we do here.
Jesus.
You get a multi-attack. Okay, so only 2 are gonna hit.
Kratos shield.
My current AC is 16.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Yeah, I had 11, 10, 22, 20.
Okay.
So altogether, you're going to take 18 piercing damage. As they just drill into you as you're trying to get going.
We don't
here.
hear his screams of pain.
That is the Conviction Street team.
That is so gnarly. Fucking drills.
Yeah, I really like the stat block on these guys. The Conviction Street team is looking so hurt. They're going to get up and whip a lightning dart at Reggie again. Just like,
Leave our poor Reggie alone.
Reggie like dodges it again, but gets like kind of hit by a little bit of the static. Looking bad. He's still really hurt. This guy's kind of hiding out behind a amp, just whipping darts at Reggie as he's trying to get ready to help here. And that will be your turn, Theo.
What kind of, like, can I do a perception check to kind of understand how hardy, like, armor-wise these guys that are attacking me are?
Give me a perception check.
That's only a 7.
It's hard to tell. They have like big security jackets on. They might have armor underneath, but you're not totally sure yet. You're mostly focusing on the drills. They're really drill heavy.
I'm going to pump a Deadeye shot into this first one and get one of the guys in front of me.
Go for it.
So far, it's a 28
What?
to hit.
Oh, you're seeing. Oh,
Yeah, we're seeing that.
I forgot you guys can see Theo's insane numbers popping up on your screen. What was that first one? Sorry.
28.
Yeah, that'll definitely do it.
That'll be 11 on the first one. I'll do another Deadeye, but on this one, I'm going to invoke the Sharpshooter.
Cool. Go for it.
So -5 to whatever this is. 28 minus 5.
Yeah.
So whatever I roll plus 10. So it'll be 14 plus 10 for 24 damage on that.
I will ask you now. Are you trying to kill this guy or knock him unconscious?
Knock him unconscious.
Cool.
I'm not like these guys I know aren't in their right mind.
Perfect.
I'm just trying to do as much damage to get them away from me.
Yeah.
To just
I'll say, as this guy was coming at you with his drill, you like fire it out of his hand, and then as he's like stumbling up, I'll say with like, you just butt him in the back of the head with the butt of your
whip.
gun. You pistol whip him. He goes unconscious, slack at your feet. That guy's down.
okay. And bonus action. I'm going to shoot the street team guy with Executioner's hand.
Why me?
And that guy I'm actually trying to kill.
Yeah, definitely.
No one touches Reggie.
You done fucked up.
23 to hit.
That'll do it.
11 damage.
Yeah, he looks so fucked up. He like popped out to throw a lightning dart and just gets shot again. He's just like, ah! Just hiding behind these things. He's definitely probably reconsidering his street team allegiance at this point.
I can't say anything to Reggie, so yeah, I'm going to
Perfect.
end my turn there.
Awesome. All right. That is Damien Blacksong's turn. Can I get a performance check against him to see how this is going?
12.
Okay.
He does
I guess
have
I was
disadvantage, though, right?
He has disadvantage.
He has
grabbed.
disadvantage, yep.
So let's see here.
Grapple the apple.
And he's hexed.
Even with the disadvantage, it's a 16.
Yeah. All right,
So
well, I guess it's good to not sweep him. It's sort of a back and forth.
yeah. As you're up there, he starts playing his guitar even faster.
A little flamenco, like.
Fucking Spanish caravan.
You can see there's some people in the crowd now that the wristbands are really starting to activate. There's like one orc guy who had like a cool metal shirt on and like really long hair, and as he looks up, he just goes bald.
No pattern baldness.
Yeah, just forms around him, and he's like, I gotta be more responsible with my taxes. He's just wandering through the crowd.
I'm like, no!
All right, so that was the first performance check. That is one success for Damien. He is going to try to charm Glebnor.
Oh, I'm so uncharismatic.
He's like, you don't want to do this.
Yes, I do!
But he has disadvantage on charisma.
On his checks, but this is a spell. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, so
I know how to play D&D, everyone.
You're doing great. These are like, we're getting like the really weird minutia kind of rules kind of button up against them. I'm going to need a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
We should have read the fucking wisdom book before we came out here.
You need 48 hours for that, man.
Practicing all night, man.
18. Suck a dick.
Do you tell him that?
Yes, of
Do I
course
hear my
do.
son use this language?
Charismatically.
You can how loud are you telling Damien to suck a dick?
Booming. Some might say.
You look down from the platform and you can clearly hear Glebnor tell this man to suck his gooey penis.
Son, language.
Smoke my pseudopods?
Better, but still disgusting.
Hey, we're fucking raging against the machine here, man.
I'm really feeling it.
Glebnor, that is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna. How far would it be to get backstage?
Like back to where Bouncicles is battling.
Yeah.
From where you're at now, probably only like 15 feet.
All right. Well, guess where me and Damien are going? I'm
you
getting
want-
him out of the line of sight of the people.
Oh, you're gonna drag him off?
I'm dragging him off.
Oh, it's like Showtime at the Apollo. You turn
Gonna be like a little sheep cane pulling him.
yeah, you start yanking him off screen. It's like, wait, no, my fans! He's getting pulled away.
Fucking exit stage left, even.
Yeah, you drag Damien backstage. You can see the Bouncicles is in the middle of fighting Felix, and there's this priest back there too, trying to like start firing these guiding bolts.
Well, now I'm gonna bonus action go into a rage.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and clobber Damien in the skull with my hammer.
But I love my skull. Go.
It's like my favorite part of my body.
Does a 25 hit? It
Does.
Is he next to Bouncicles? Will he get sneak attack?
I'm next to Bouncicles. That's why
Yeah,
I
you
went
could have
to the
dragged him over there.
Bouncicles side.
Bouncicles is like, Glebnor, my brother! He's just like in the middle of fighting.
7 damage.
Hammer. I didn't even realize it was called that.
7
was it?
damage on
7
the
damage?
regular, and then an additional 4 sneak attack.
Okay.
Was the 7 because the hammer has acid? Did that
It
include it?
was 3 bludgeoning.
It has no weird resistances for that stuff, so you're good on that part. Yeah, you can see Bouncicles is like, did you get my message? I left it in Thieves' Cant.
Oh, I did. I related to Daddy.
Perfect. Good. The Krizik priest, this Azure Scale, runs up. It's like, let him go! Let him go!
Never!
He's,
Let him go.
let him out!
They're all just talking
They all talk like they're
God, what's
singing
wrong
from
with you
Creed.
people?
Ooh, 23 to hit.
Scott something. What the hell's the guy from
I'll eat it.
Creed?
Scott
Come on.
Stapp.
Scott Stapp, thank you.
Okay, you take 14 radiant damage.
Oh no, Radiant. Oh.
And you are lit up with this blinding Krizik electricity. Next person hits you with advantage. Up next is Bouncicles.
Get him, Bouncicles!
Get his ass!
This is for my dear friend Tooluuga.
He'll be so happy to hear that.
He is going to try to gore him.
Tooluuga would love that if he could see.
Oh my god, Bouncicles, another nat 1.
Oh my god.
Ryan, you
Bouncicles.
gotta stop rolling for
happening?
Bouncicles.
Oh,
all right?
he's got a multi-attack, so he'll make a short sword attack after. A third nat 1 in a row. I'm not even kidding you. I'll show you guys this after because it keeps a
I
record. of
believe you.
everything.
It's just
I don't.
Bouncicles is like, I'm failing my mission.
No,
I'm letting down Tooluuga.
No! We love you, Bouncicles. You're doing great. You found this asshole. We got Reggie. Doreen misses you.
how did this guy throw anyone out of the club?
Felix is going to make
He was more
another
imposing.
Yeah.
thunderous touch spell. He's going to hit Bouncicles. For 38,
He's got performance anxiety.
38?
38 thunder.
Jesus Christ.
I don't believe you.
That's
Ryan.
all my HP.
Okay, I just don't think you want a paladin following the oath of Bleebly.
Listen, no one is a bigger fan of Bouncicles than me. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh yeah, right.
I think there's at least one person.
We beg to differ.
I stand Bouncicle.
Gideon up there is going to drop a Guardian of Faith on the platform with him.
Oh, fuck you.
Wait a minute.
It's not concentration. You see that he like puts his hands out and this like crack of electricity forms. And as he unleashes it from his fingertips, it forms into this like almost bust of Krizik, this horn-faced god, and it slams in the middle of the platform. Tooluuga, you are going to make a dex save for me.
Okay. Nat one.
You You are going to take 20 points of radiant damage.
Question.
Yes.
Is this hitting the king in Glebnor?
It is.
So
they have to make a save as well,
if
and that'll
it-
burn it out.
Right.
Yep. I see you, Doug.
I don't want you to get hit with 60 fucking
Yeah,
damage.
basically, Guardian of Faith can hand out 60 radiant damage. But
Jesus.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
see here.
insane. It's one of the best spells. I fucking love
Banana
it.
sandwich.
King fails.
My liege.
You weirdly enough want these guys to fail, just so
No,
it
I
doesn't all go to
know,
Tooluuga.
but I don't want them to die.
Especially not Glebnor.
I can fly 30 more feet up,
Yeah.
and then I'll be in range of all my spells.
Perfect. So Glebnor and the King both take another 20 as well.
Well,
Does that mean I'm safe?
you're safe for the next round.
Yes. So the Guardian just bursts electricity into all three of you. And you can see Krizik's face just turn into this, like, what's the word? Scowl. I was going to say scrowl. I'm like, that's not a word. As this, like, electric energy hits all three of you, this, like, blast of light. That is his turn. Tooluuga, that is you.
So still playing up the show, I stand there. Krizik tried to defile the metal, but Bleebly smote him where he stands. I'm gonna inflict wounds.
Okay.
More reliable.
I shouldn't have said that. And that one.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
You do have an
Inspiration.
inspiration if you'd like to use it here.
Yeah.
It's fine. Again.
As a bonus, yeah.
Yeah.
I still have Bardic Inspirations left.
Oh, wait.
12, and then I have the.
You have the Bardic.
You can add a Bardic.
Yeah, I'm gonna add the Bardic.
So-
Bardic was D6?
Correct. Oh, no, D8, excuse me.
Oh. Well, I got a 6 on the D6, so it would have been 18. Would that have hit
That'll hit.
anyways?
That'll hit.
Yeah.
You go to grab him, he tries to pull away, and in this moment, there's this rocket
21
energy
points of
on you. Okay. Let's see.
And then before he gets to say anything, I'm gonna bonus action Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
One of those is 19 to
That'll
hit.
hit.
The other is a nat 20.
Oh.
Crit.
Okay.
So it's 7 for the crit.
Okay.
The other one's 6.
Okay, so 13 total on top of that?
Yes.
Perfect.
Top of the 21.
You start souping him as he's trying to fight you off, and you start like kidney shotting him, and you see the silent spell drops. The crowd there's enough. You've already flown out of it, so I say when the silent spell drops, you see that the kazoo Atoa, your like backup kazoo guys, all start playing the kazoo loudly now that the
Hell
silent
yeah.
spell is gone.
Is Reggie going to do something?
Reggie is going to
Heal me?
or me. He's so far from you guys.
Well, I'm super
up
far, yeah.
Or am
I think I'm
backstage.
I'm the closest to
yeah,
him.
when Theo's right there.
He took a lot of damage.
Does anybody need to get anywhere? You guys are all kind of flying around. Does anyone need to be teleported or anything? Where do you want to go, Glebnor?
You should probably stay with Bouncicles.
I want to stay with Bouncicles.
Okay, tight.
Reggie, can you teleport Damien into the air? Like an empty void and just let him fall on his dumb head?
Fuck you, Damien! He's going to try to cast Vortex Warp on Damien.
I'm going to hang on, because he can target just him. Like, I can keep him grappled. Or do I have
Not
to
to
let
be
him
a
go?
downer, I don't think you can
think you're
teleport him into like just the air to drop. I think you have to. I think you have
I'm
to
going to read
put
this
some.
spell real quick. It's a newer one.
Yeah.
You magically twist space around another creature you can see within range. Target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or they can choose to fail. You'll also, do a team teleport here. Or the target is teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. The chosen space must be on the surface or in a liquid that supports the target without the target having to squeeze.
The very edge of the platform. A little Spartacus fucking. I
Oh.
am fucking Tooluuga.
Well, no, I forgot that you said Glebnor was giving me the help action.
Glebnor was giving you the help
So I
action.
didn't have to burn inspiration.
So you still have your inspiration
Yeah.
point. Okay, good to know. Yeah, Glebnor was like, get him!
It's
Help
a
my
D8.
uncle!
It's a DA.
Yeah.
So
For Bardic, you're
for
talking
Bardic,
about, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
We have two inspiration things going here. There's Bardic inspiration,
Breakfast
and regular
inspiration and
Yeah,
Bardic inspiration.
exactly.
I'm talking about the breakfast.
So you haven't
So
used the Bardic.
No, I used the Bardic to hit.
Okay.
So you're going to have to give him another one.
So would you like him to vortex warp Damien on top of the platform with you?
That'll put him that much closer to the king, but then Oh, he's gonna go before Tooluuga. Sounds like Tooluuga's gonna fucking.
Right now, I'd probably say don't put more people near Tooluuga because he's already 1v1ing the.
And he's hurt.
Yeah, I'm at like 18.
Okay, yeah, don't do that.
I was going to go after Damien on my turn since.
Yeah, so I think for now, what he'll just do is you see Reggie's like, okay, I'm just going to let everybody know I love you all. He's going to cast Aid on the people on the stage here. You guys get 5 temporary hit points to Glebnor,
You found his friends.
Damien, and...
Damien.
No, sorry, not Damien. Cosmo. And Theo.
Whose side are you on, Reggie?
No, I would never betray you!
Reggie?
Hey, those 5 temporary hit points from Reggie.
Yeah, they can
They
be a
come
real
in.
game
They
changer.
come in clutch.
Really wish I got some of that before I cannoned up here.
All right, so that'll be yeah, that was Reggie's turn. So come back. It's Reggie's turn again. Basically, he was holding his action.
Right.
Then his turn actually came back around. Reggie is going to try to like just run over to where Glebnor is and try to get in position to help you if he can.
Well, let me.
Yeah,
real
please,
quick,
please.
How far am I now? Since I'm 30 feet above the stage.
Yep.
In relation to Damien.
You'd be so he's because
he's
Glebnor
backstage.
pulled him off stage. He'd be 30 feet down at an angle.
Okay.
And there, that makes sense.
Cool.
Yeah, Reggie will run over there, and I think he's just gonna shoot a firebolt at the Krizik kid.
Good, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him is right. Let's see here.
Is this Reggie's first kill?
Taste
Honestly,
blood,
I hope
Reggie.
not, because I need that kill.
Oh, yeah, you do. Is Reggie about to kill steal?
Probably.
Reggie does exactly enough to kill it. I'm so sorry. Reggie did 7 firebolt damage and had 7 health left. Reggie's like, I'm helping! he kind of like tries to hide it almost, but his hand turns into like a
Fucking
little
Mega Man hand?
Exactly. He kind of like, nobody look at this, and then boom, just a firebolt rockets across the stage. The guy looks out with a bunch of bullet holes in him, and then a firebolt just goes into his chest. And he falls back, and then he just gives a thumbs up to Theo. It's like, I did good, right, buddy? So sorry. Cosmo, that is your turn.
All right. Yeah. So, I don't actually have to move towards Damien. I have enough range on most of my spells. I'm gonna Dissonant Whisper at 3rd level
On Damien?
on Damien.
Wisdom save, right?
Psych. Yeah. Yes. Wisdom 15,
Okay.
and that's 5d6.
5.
21 damage.
Oh!
Eat it.
He is rocked with this. Like, you're like just doing death growl screams down at him.
Yeah.
He goes to cover his ears and there's like blood pouring out of them as it's
yeah.
like going against his new nature. He looks fucked up.
Don't forget your contending performance.
Right.
True, yeah, give me a performance check against Damien here.
That's a 26.
Okay, let's see. There's a chance, but it's not great. So Damien has a +9 to performance.
At
How about
disadvantage.
At
plus
disadvantage.
10?
Disadvantage.
Because I'm better than him.
Disadvantage is a 13. And
Doubled him up.
as you go through this power chord, the sound waves of your song echo through the arena, and you can see all of the wristbands in the arena explode on everyone's wrists. Not enough to kill anyone, obviously,
Little
but
singes.
you see they all just start
They shatter.
malfunctioning, and this little shatter is going all through the crowd. With 3 successes, you can also see that the security guards that were like harassing everyone, their like spiky crystal mohawks go from that electric blue back to a black and red. And yeah, you guys are leading the battle of the bands.
What about the king?
I will say the king's crystals that seem to be controlling him. He's still stunned, unfortunately, but it seems that the crystals in his crown go inert. Fucking, you guys are shredding. You guys are rocking
Hell
battle
yeah.
bands right now. Unbelievable Cosmo. Okay.
I still have a bonus action.
Yeah, please.
Does anyone need a bardic? You said you
Yeah,
do have yours, or you need
I've
one?
used it. So if
He's
you want
look-
to give me another one, you can.
But you need a kill, right?
I mean, a kill would be great, but I mean, at this point, I know exactly what I'm doing, but
All right, I'm gonna bardically inspire Tooluuga and just like continue that riff.
Perfect.
I'm gonna write something for that.
Yeah, you are legit floating above the crowd now. Devil wings beaming.
Yeah, just
in.
like claps of wind from my fucking big ass devil wings.
Sick as hell. That is the Fireball security guards who are like, what are we doing? They're like, oh, fuck yeah, this guy rules. They just start like cheering now on the side as they're just like getting all excited. See, the kazooists are now getting louder and louder as well, kind of swelling with the guitar riffs. Okay, the Conviction Street team is dead. Theo, it's your turn.
Seeing that the other security guard is not, is back to normal, I'm gonna swing around. I'm going to spin Judge's sentence. I'm gonna hold it up. I'm going to shoot twice at Felix.
Okay, good call. He's doing a fuck ton of damage and has not gotten hit yet, so that makes plenty of sense.
Got one on the first one.
Oh, gun jam.
Yep.
You see, as you go to pull the trigger, he looks right at you. And he's just like, oh, what's wrong, Blee?
Going to...
Oh, you fucked up.
Going to use Executioner's Hand.
Okay.
14, I assume, misses.
14 just misses.
And use it again for 13, that'll miss.
You're firing at him, and he's like pulling back into the backstage, dodging these bullets. And you can just hear him laughing. It like echoes backstage.
I'm gonna action surge.
You know what? That's on me. I baited
goaded
that.
him into
I
that.
really taunted him into it. That's really me. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm using action surge to fix the gun.
Oh, cool. Fuck yeah.
Okay, I fixed the gun.
Yeah, just as you fix your gun, you can see him like blending into the shadows backstage. He's like, I'm gonna kill your little Minotaur friend just like I did the Dragonborn. And he's winding up to make another thunderous touch.
What does he think he is, Gort?
Yeah, where the Kenku the whole time?
I assume Glebnor heard that, so that might anger.
Glebnor fucking heard that.
He's about to drop Damien for this shit.
Yeah, Damien sees that now the whole crowd has now turned on the Krizik Rock, and he's just like, I sold out for nothing! He's all pissed off. He is
Usually how it goes, bro.
Let's see here.
Not usually, I should say. You usually get a payday when you sell out.
He is going to cast Dominate Person on Glebnor. He really wants Glebnor.
What did I ever do to this guy?
You're huge. You're smashing everyone. You dragged him off stage.
What did I ever do? So many things.
Hold on, let me just check here. Sometimes these spells aren't laid out in the sheet.
Can you dominate goo?
Great question.
You're considered a humanoid.
Dominate
so,
goose and...
I need a wisdom saving throw of 15.
Sorry, cut that out, please.
Keep it in.
Oh no, a 5. You see, he just grasps control of your mind, and is like, "Kill Bleebly." Glebnor, it is your turn. I would like you to let go of Damien, fly across the stage, and attack our good friend Bleebly.
I'm sorry!
Theodore Justice?
I'm going to use my dagger.
And let me just check something real quick. Oh yeah, you actually have advantage on that saving throw because you're in the middle of fighting this guy. So you can make one more save to see if it works. Against 15 wisdom.
Fingers crossed.
9.
Do you have a bardic by any chance?
Don't.
Okay, just checking. Trying to keep it honest here.
Give it to...
That's the way the cookies crumble.
So yeah, if you would go ahead and just make your attacks on Theo.
I can choose how I attack, correct?
Yeah,
You've been
given the.
I'm gonna unarmed strike, just try and like whip him
Here's
with
the
my
thing.
plasma.
I'm not letting you fucking weasel out of this. You've been given the command to kill him, so I need you to your best ability attempt to do that. You can't just wet noodle slap him.
Then I'm
Use
gonna
a dagger, though, right?
I'm gonna use the dagger.
Okay,
That's a killable weapon.
sure.
Oh no! Nat
20'd it! Thank God I didn't use the vicious great axe.
Oh, I know. Okay, this finale is getting very insane. Okay, Glebnor flies across the stage.
7 damage.
10 HP. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't know it took that off.
Oh, yeah.
You can see that Damien has controlled Glebnor. You see
I'm sorry!
You've never been on the receiving end of this. It is fucking terrifying. Glebnor turns into a puddle, zooms across the stage, pulls up in front of you, and puts a dagger in your ribs.
You fucking Alex Macked him. Anyone my age remembers that reference?
This Krizik priest that was
Larissa
back here,
Olenek!
the Krizik priest is going to run from backstage onto the main stage now, and is going to fire a guiding bolt, his last one, at Tooluuga up on the dais.
I have one question.
Yes.
Reggie's right near me.
Yeah.
Would he get sneak attack because Reggie is technically an ally?
I view it as
Actually, no. Reggie's not right near you. Reggie ran over to Glebnor. Remember?
Oh, right.
Okay,
Okay.
and I just moved away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, okay. I forgot that he moved. Yeah, no. I just wanted to make,
For
I
fairness.
forgot, so for fairness, I wanted to make sure.
It's a 20 to hit on the guiding bolt.
I'm gonna deflect missiles.
Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead and read that off because this is a new homebrew Way of the Pleen situation. This is a ranged spell attack, so it will work with your new ability.
Wax on it.
He's just
gotta
so
find
slippery.
it. You can use your reaction to deflect the spell with your claws. When you're hit by a ranged spell attack, when you do so, the damage you take 1d is reduced by 1d10 plus your martial die, plus your wisdom, plus your monk level. If you reduce the damage to 0, I can then deflect it. The rest is
Perfect.
typical.
So it's 14 radiant damage. Let's see if you can get rid of that.
10.
10. Okay, so you deflect most of it away from you. Not enough to bounce it back, but your skin goes slick and slippery as this spell rockets at you. And, I mean, the ability to, catch an arrow or something is well known to Monk, but the Way of the Pleen, you become so viscous you can even deflect spells. And this lightning kind of glances off you as you don't take the full hit. Sick. And you can see in the crowd gulps like, he's beginning to believe!
Gulp, why aren't you helping?
There's a lot going on out here. And you can see the crowd is fucking crazy. Your family and some of the Kuato are trying to push through the crowd to get you guys on stage. It's just chaos now. Some people are running, some people are mosh pitting. It's a real fucking mishmash.
I like to think of Gulp having the rimless sunglasses on, like Morpheus.
Unbelievable. Okay. That is Bouncicles. Looks a bit hurt.
Do something,
Bouncy boy.
please.
I know.
If you roll another nat 1, I'm taking your computer away.
I feel because we set up Bouncicles for what, 5 episodes?
Yeah.
Okay, he'll do his multi-attack. He will try to gore and short sword.
Gort Short.
Okay, both hit this time.
Fucking better.
Yeah.
Who, Felix?
Yes.
Well, that's who
Who mind controlled
Damien.
Damn.
Damien?
Get him.
I'm about to get him.
You can see that as Felix is in the middle of taunting Theo and backing away, one of Bouncicles' horns goes through his side.
He's
and,
backing in, all confidently into
the horn.
and you can see Bouncicles lifts him off the ground with his horn and then stabs into his leg with a short sword. He's going to take 24 piercing damage.
Hell yeah.
Good.
That's my Bouncicles!
I'm getting the hang of it now. I'm so sorry. That will be Felix, unfortunately. He's gonna just keep fighting Bouncicles because that's who's right in
He's
front of
Can
him.
attached to
I
him now,
taunt
so-
him to try and attack me?
You can make an intimidation check.
Krizik's whack.
Said the opposing god.
18. I basically say, hey, Felix, and just flip him off.
I'm trying to think. It's like he's just like, I'm gonna get to you. Don't worry. He's got to deal with the guy right in front of him. Unfortunate. And he's also still grappled by Bouncicles. He hasn't tried to break that yet. He's kind of just been okay with being gripped up by this guy. He'll make another thunderous touch.
How many of these you got?
That's his main move. He misses though on a 14. Bouncicles, as he goes to put his hand up, Bouncicles grabs him by the wrist and is like, enough of that. Just to bend it back a little bit.
Hey, Felix, Krizik sucks.
Gideon up on stage. Up on the dais here. You can see the king kind of shakes off this weird magic. And as he looks up at Gideon, he's like, Snake, usurper. He grabs his own crown and crushes it in his hand and throws it off the side of the...
It's fucking badass, King. You're badass.
Thank you, I fucking am. But then, so you see, Gideon is going to Dimension Door. He's up on stage with the three of you now. He's not gonna deal with that shit. He's going to Dimension Door down onto the stage over to help Damien and Felix.
Does he doesn't take attack of op from that, or does he?
Nah, to teleport.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
So you can see now, it's like Bouncicles is like in the middle of fighting Felix. This Gideon lands in the middle of the fray here. Reggie's kind of in front of him, panicking a little bit. That is going to be Tooluuga.
I'll play this up. Krizik tried to fight the metal, but he ran like a coward.
I will say, King Ebonshield is like, we got something down here in the Underdark. We call it the fastball special. How far can I throw you?
As far as you want, King.
He is going to pick you up.
Snicked.
Just because this is funny, and this guy's jacked, so I want to use his insane strength score. With a 22 strength check, give me an acrobatics check.
11?
He grabs you and is like, this is going to go awesome. He hucks you from the up on top of this platform. You spin through the air wildly. You see Glebnor's like, I think you put a little bit too much mustard on it. Tooluuga, you're going to land into the
Meteor
fray.
into the fucking stage.
Yeah, you like land right below Cosmo.
Superhero landing, right? Right as I'm Yamcha'd on this.
Because I initiated that, I will only give you a d6 of damage, which came out to 5. So I take 5 bludgeoning. And the king looks down.
You good?
Thumbs up. I'm great. Everything's great.
That's my guy.
Totally fine. Definitely not at 9 HP.
Oh boy.
Yeah, King Ebonden's like, ooh, yeah, no, that's on me. It is
A
your
little
turn,
too much
Tooluuga.
mustard on that one.
Let me see what I got in here.
It's the final fight. These geese should kind of go like this, it seems like.
I got a grenade.
How the fuck you still have a grenade?
He never used it to cave.
Yarno
in the
did
thing.
it.
Yarno did it.
I got a grenade.
He's got a grenade.
We're playing Theory of the Mind, but on I have a map for me. I cannot tell you how much more grouped up these guys all are.
Big AoE.
All the villains are kind of so Damien, Gideon, and Felix are in a kind of a like defensive circle. You could definitely huck this in a way that it doesn't hit Bouncicles. You could go past them if you want.
And I'm on Bleebly now.
Yeah.
Would it hit Reggie though?
Ridge is on the other side
Okay.
of Bouncicles.
Yeah. So I whip out the grenade. I'm like, Krizik tried to bother the metal? As he, you see Tooluuga like, clearly groggy and confused. I'm running out of things to say.
Defile?
But Bleebly shot them in the knee. And I whip this grenade.
You can see that Damien and Gideon look at each other confused, but Felix's eyes go wide because
He's seen
he
these
knows what
before.
that is. What is the save on that? It's a con
Damien
save, right?
better not die because I want to kill him.
DC 15 dex save.
Oh, okay.
Dive away.
And it's 5d6.
Yeah, go ahead. You can roll that 5d6 out while I do these little checks here.
Tuck and roll,
It's just
scumbag.
5d6.
I wish you guys could see because they're like in like a little circle in the corner.
I rolled
They're begging to
so
get
low.
created.
Okay.
13 damage.
Okay. Hey, that still hit 3 guys. So just Damien succeeds. So Damien will take 6, and the other guys take 13.
Now, does he lose concentration on dominating me?
He'll have to make a saving throw to see if he does.
Find out, yeah.
And I will make a Constitution saving throw to see if I keep my concentration when I dominate. Sorry, it's an 18. Okay. That is.
Wait, I still got my bonus.
Oh yeah,
action.
even bonus action if you want to do anything.
So, with my beat up body, I'm gonna still walk into everyone, and I'm gonna activate my claws of Ploopploopleen.
Okay. Let everyone at home remind them what that looks like.
They're just like very aggressively bright white crab claws with like seaweed just kind of dangling
And
off
gun tattoos, right?
with gun tattoos to match my gun tattoos, of course.
Just don't kill Damien for me, please.
Well, I mean,
No promises.
Well, I gotta free you. You're still
Because
dominant.
when I activate them, it
I guess
does
it is
something.
your son.
I gotta
You
make
are his
sure
son,
I know
rather.
what
Daddy.
it is. Bonus action, I activate them. Each creature of my choice I can see within 10 feet must succeed a wisdom saving throw of DC 14 or take 2d4 psychic.
Okay. Let's see.
what the fuck?
Oof, all of them failed, and one got a nat 1.
I only deal 2.
Okay. Hey, we're chipping away. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You guys are doing great.
But Damien has to make another save. So
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, anytime you make him make this save.
Release me. It's all that ones
Fingers
with
crossed.
Bouncicles, but fucking
Yeah.
Damien.
Damien got a 9! You feel the power of this compulsion to kill Ploopploopleen fade from your mind.
Sorry. Team up.
it's all good.
Goo armor?
Basically, I just like pat you on what I think your shoulder is and just go, don't worry, man. These guys all suck.
They're gonna pay.
Big time.
That wasn't my head or shoulder.
Ooh, Ploopploopleen.
What are you guys doing back there?
Bonding?
You can see that Reggie, it's Reggie's turn. After all this chaos, he sees that you've kind of run in or going to fight all of them, and he's like, "You got this, Tooluuga! Punch fast!" He's going to use his 3rd level spell slot to cast haste on you.
Oh my god, I'm so fast!
And he's going to run back now.
Oh my god, I'm so fast.
Oh my god, I'm so fast!
just look at
Thanks, Reggie, I love you!
Haste is going to double your speed. You have a +2 to your AC. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws, and you gain an additional action. You can basically make 1 extra attack
Yeah,
on each of your turns.
So many attacks now.
And you guys can see that, like, as he's run up with these giant crab arms, there's now gears spinning in Tooluuga's eyes as he starts speeding up, and his metabolism kicks into overdrive. Kosmo, that is your turn.
So, Damien, 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with one clap of my wings, just like instantly in front of Damien.
Anime as fuck. I love it.
Exactly. And I'm gonna Dreadsteel Hellion Axe attack.
Oh hell yeah, old
Go,
school.
go, go. Love it.
Just hit him with the fucking guitar.
Awesome.
It's a 16.
16 hits.
El Kabong.
It's a 15 damage.
Eric, let me know how you fucking kill this
Ugh.
blizzard.
So like, still like maintaining a little hover over the ground. Whip the guitar around and grab it by the neck. As the electricity surges through that, just fucking clobber him on the side of the head
Oh.
and just bring him down. I don't know if his head comes off or not. I'll leave that to
Hey,
you.
would you want to see a fight? We can totally do that.
Yes. Yeah. Because it'll be metal as fuck.
There's just a moment where you're like looking like maybe he had a necklace on, maybe that he was maybe compelled by something. But you realize he doesn't have anything. He chose this. And as he looks up and you guys lock eyes for one final time, there's a clean slice through his neck. And you see this poser's head roll across the stage. People in the crowd are like, "Whoa!" People are freaking out.
I'm just like, this is the best show I've ever played.
Unfucking believable. Okay, Theo, it's your turn. You see Damien's head roll across the stage towards you in Glebnor.
I just kicked that out the way.
Can I just?
It's part of my collection.
So after I've kind of like fixed the gun, I snap the what is it, like the cylinder or whatever
The barrel?
Yeah.
Sure. Gun words. We got him. We know him. We got him.
Yeah. I snap that back into place and I look right at Felix and I go, don't look at Glebnor, but I say to Glebnor, I'll soften him up. You go clobber him.
That's just what I wanted to hear.
And
Thank you, God.
My
so
prayers are answered.
I am going to use all, so the 2 normal attacks and the bonus action attack on shooting
Just unload.
Yeah. So 3 attacks. I'm going to use the sharpshoot feature on all 3.
Okay.
And I don't want to do lethal damage. I want to leave it, no matter how much I do, I want to leave just enough for Glebnor.
Perfect. Unbelievable. I'll let you know you're trying to beat a 15 AC.
No, that's a 14 on the first one.
Anyone?
Nat 1 on the second one, and then bonus action is a different gun. 24 for 19.
That'll hit.
Okay, so it'll be 21 damage with Executioner's Hand.
He looks hurt. It's your gun, as you're firing so wildly, the gun jams one more time, but your brand new gun, you spin up and just pop him right in the shoulder. Blood sprays on the ground. He's looking wicked hurt now, standing in front of Bouncicles.
The whole time I've been walking towards him, like staring him down.
Can I get a religion or history check from everyone but Theo?
Are you afraid of a nat 20?
Maybe. Mostly to see.
Bardic Inspiration can't be used on this, or can it?
You can if you want.
13.
5.
16 religion?
16 religion. As Theo is walking toward his target, there is this sense of real determination in his eyes. And you see your friend Theo and your god Ploopploopleen on a path to deliver justice. Every step he takes, there is this crackling black shadow magic on his footsteps. Now, say with a 16, you are reminded of strange tales of elder gods growing up, and a god of death called the Man in Black. And it just sticks in your mind as you see Theo approaching. There is darkness here, but real power. And that is going to be Damien's turn.
Damien's headless.
Damien is laying on the ground dead. That will be Glebnor.
I think you know where I'm going.
Tell me. How do you paint me a little word picture? Where are you going?
I'm gonna sluice up on that fuck Felix.
Fuck son, language.
You have just enough movement to get to Felix. Yep. You get back into the fray with Bouncicles and Felix. What would you like to do?
I would like to look at Bouncicles. This piece of scum thinks he can hurt the mighty Bouncicles?
That's right, tell him, Glebnor. I've been thunderously touched so many times.
After committing the high sin of murder on my friend Genry, the most fair and equitable traitor of all time?
It was fair as fair. I got my pound of flesh, too.
Yeah. Remember that.
What's gonna happen?
I hate it is very funny when you're DMing and you're like, I'll shit talk as the villain even though I have no hit points left and I'm about to die.
The slime hammer comes out for 18.
18 hits.
And since my boy Bouncicles is right next to me,
Get his ass, son.
this 8 is going to turn into a 10
Okay. With your bonus action, he's still up.
plus 2 because I'm raging.
Okay.
So that's 12.
Okay. Still up. Sliver.
I'm going to stab him.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab his ass.
You bash him in the face and he wheels back away from Bouncicles.
12's probably not going to hit him though, right?
Go to stab and you just miss as he's like fully bleeding out of his mouth now. You can see some of his teeth are on the floor from getting hit with that big slimy hammer. He looks fucked up.
Bouncicles, he's yours.
You would do me such an honor. All right, it is now actually the Dragonborn priest.
Yeah, fuck him.
Oh, I forgot about him.
So forgettable. I don't think we actually hit him.
I think he's fresh as a daisy.
You have not.
I haven't been hit either, so
Okay, good. That's great.
I'm going on it.
Do you got heals in there?
No, I'm the heal guy.
No.
Oh, Daddy 2 hit points is the heal guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Reggie.
How much metal is that priest wearing?
Ooh, heat metal?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What is
Heat
your
metal
what's your AC, Cosmo?
16.
Okay, so they run at you and miss with a mace attack.
He's floating.
I'm like in the middle of them.
Yeah,
all. Did he have
punch.
to leave?
This is the priest. He was on the other side. The priest had run it on stage as you guys have run backstage.
Right.
The priest, you can see that you're like still hovering in the air, and you turn around just out of the way as a mace swings by your head. And as you can see that you're kind of just above him, so he can't really get you with a melee attack. He's going to cast Spirit Weapon, and you see this like gnarled electric axe appear in the air and swing down on you. Roll for that here. That's going to hit.
I shouldn't have said anything about my HP.
Oh no, he was coming at you because you beheaded the main guy.
Those pesky decapitations will do it.
You dodge right out of the way as a electric axe comes down and cuts into your wing. You're going to take 10 force damage. And are you concentrating on anything right now?
Me?
Yeah,
No,
spell-wise?
I don't think so.
Oh, I guess Hex. But never mind. Oh, actually,
Damien's dead.
Damien's dead. So,
So I can move the
you can
hex.
move the Hex if you would have liked. I don't think your turn has come up yet, but just keep it in mind now that he's dead. You can move that Hex around.
Okay.
Yep.
But since I took damage, would the hex now not be?
You can make a concentration check to see if you keep the Hex up.
Con check or save?
Con saving throw.
That's a dirty 20.
Tight. You keep the Hex up. You have the power of the Hex in your hand.
Hex in effect.
That is Bouncicles.
Get his ass.
He's like, Glebnor, are you sure? I feel like you have more of a connection to killing this guy. Maybe we can do it together, like a combo move. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Hey, bud. You see the guy's like, what? I feel like he's like trying to get away. He's going to try to make a gore attack. And describe it for me, Glebnor, as you and Bouncicles together kill Felix.
I'm gonna puddle up under him and geyser him into Bouncicles' horns.
Bouncicles puts his head down as a deluge of slime rockets Felix head first into him. You can see
head first.
You can see that both of Bouncicles' horns go through Felix's eyes and out the back of his head. And he's like, "Oh, never mind. This was gross. He's all in my face now."
No. Slick him back. He's your hair now. Wear him proudly.
I was going to say that's a more gruesome Nickelodeon moment, but I don't think that's true these days.
You can see once it is done, Bouncicles is like, "My quest is complete."
Good job.
Bouncicles, you've been a great help.
But
But our fight goes on.
would have been Felix. It is now Gideon. Gideon is surrounded. It's not looking good. He's going to try to run over to his priest and cast teleport, but to do so, he has to run by Glebnor, Bouncicles, Kosmo, and Tooluuga. All four of you can make opportunity attacks if you would like. He's going to try to run out of here.
Since I'm with everybody, if I use my Sime Hammer, can I get a sneak attack?
Yeah, you'll get a sneak attack on this. It's once per turn for sneak attack, but
Does a 22 hit his ass?
sure does. He's running
15
panicked.
hit his ass.
15 does. Oh, wait, no, sorry, 15 does not.
26,
26 does.
14 damage.
16 damage.
Is he still
That's
up?
30 between us.
Yeah.
He took a lot of damage from me.
He's got, unfortunately, a lot of health. Okay.
How rough does he
Shoot him in the
look?
knees.
Here's what I will do.
Because I still have inspiration. If
Wait a
what I
minute.
could
Hold
roll
on.
could kill,
Hold
then
on.
I'll use
Hold
it.
on. Can I lobby?
Sure.
Then instead of sneak attacking him, I grapple him.
I believe the rules for an opportunity attack, it is like a melee attack.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not an action.
Here's what I will say. He's running. He's going to cast a teleport spell on him and this priest to get them out of there. But you have a swelling kazoo orchestra behind you. If you would like Tooluuga, I will let you make a performance check to try to brown note this man before he can cast his spell.
I'm going to brown note the entire town.
Okay, here's how we're going to do this. This is a last final moment to not let this guy get away. I'm going to call this a DC 15 performance check. You have advantage from the swelling, what the fuck are we calling these guys? The
Kazuatoa.
Kazuatoa are backing you up.
Kazuatoans. Oh no!
But he has advantage.
Oh no!
Bardically inspired?
You have inspiration.
Am I inspired still?
Right? Aren't you?
Yeah, you never used your inspiration.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're giving you triple
was-
advantage. This is basically like, it's like elven accuracy, but if we're trying to make someone shit themselves. You have an advantage from your band.
Elven incontinence.
I know that in actual D&D, you're not allowed to have multiple sources of whatever, but I don't really give a fuck. It'd be funny.
I DC 15. I did a 15. But
You got just a 15?
Yeah.
as he is going to cast his spell. What does the final climax of everyone's performance look like? What are you all doing in this moment right before the brown note goes off? Mark, you can't do a bit where you don't say what you're doing.
Well, I imagine that it's not going to I don't know what the... Wait, do I know what's going on? I wasn't around when he practiced the brown note, so I'm not going to know to plug my ears.
I'll say that like this is like the end of Kosmo's song. Cosmo, if you want to do like your final note in conjunction with this,
I'm gonna use pyrotechnics.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm gonna make a fucking light show out of this.
Can I form into an exact huge replica of the judge's sentence?
To what end?
Symbolism.
Oh! Can he turn into it and then like my pyrotechnics are the gun shooting off like?
So, this guy is running to cast a teleport spell,
And then everyone shoots their
he's going. Finally, he's like goes to the Dragonborn. He's like, "We must return to Windmere." As he runs and goes to cast his spell, he's doing these complicated arcane sigils in the air. Everyone's taking attacks at him as he runs. And right before he casts his spell, this ringing kazoo note comes. He looks behind him as Tooluuga is playing this forbidden art. All of the Kuatoan kazooists behind you all finish up this swell as Glebnor turns into a strange gooey statue of two guns. A firework explosion goes off as they spray flames and bits of just showering the crowd in this light show. And then the entire crowd also feels a rumbling in their stomach. Go ahead and roll. We'll call this 3D100. This is the distance of people who shit themselves.
All right. 167.
167 feet from the stage, everyone in the audience, involuntarily with the power of rock and kazoo, fucking shit themselves.
The brown wave, as today shall hence be known.
And like,
Fourth.
if I could pick a shape for a stadium, amphitheater is not the one you want for everyone shitting themselves.
The tides are rising.
I have wings. I'm going up.
Do I shit my own
vortex
pants?
warp me.
Reggie.
Do I shit my own pants?
All right, you have stopped them from teleporting, but they are still in combat because now they can't escape and they have to deal with you. Everyone shit themselves. Things have gone so far to left field. Uncle Gulp is in the crowd like, he did it! He mastered the art!
Only took me 3 rolls and some help.
Yeah, I may have bent that a little bit in my direction. That's totally fine. Tooluuga, it is your turn. You are hasted.
I am so fast. I'm going to use all 80 of my feet to kind of just run circles around them.
Oh my god, he's making a shit typhoon.
And I'm going to stop in front of Janier.
Gideon Janier.
We're like, Krizik tried to stand up to the metal, but he shat his pants.
Everyone in the crowd is like, yeah, that'd be wicked embarrassing.
And then I'm going to inflict wounds.
Okay.
12 doesn't hit.
12 is going to miss.
And then I'm just going to hit him with the quarterstaff. Oh my god, 14.
14 misses.
I'm going to just bonus action flurry, I guess.
Okay. Rocking quarterstaff now.
27.
20.
Net.
27 and that 20 definitely hits.
And a 19. So that's
yeah.
the flurry. So let's see. So it would have been 12. It would have been 17 total.
This guy is still fucking up. His pants may be full, but his heart no longer is. As he's realizing what's happening. The crowd is a mix of confusion and excitement. Some people are like, I've never been to a show so good I shit myself. This is unbelievable. There's some, you can see pretty much all of the Fire Genasi like teens and tweens are just embarrassingly shuffling over to the porta potties, just trying to get
Is
away.
there steam coming out of their pants because they're so warm?
I hate that.
They burn a hole in their pants
Why would
because their
you ask
shit is
that?
hot.
I hate that so much.
Are their pants on fire?
Liar, liar.
on fire.
Because they just poop lava, I'm guessing.
I'm not going to get into the world building aspect of that. We're gonna just- Reggie is holding haste. He is going to shoot a firebolt at the Dragonborn sorcerer or cleric up there. That's going to miss, unfortunately. Reggie's like, I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful. I'm trying to get him. He's so sticky now. Cosmo, that is your turn.
All right.
Don't land.
No. It smells awful in here.
Yeah, like you're underground. There's no ventilation. It's just
no. Can't smell worse than sulfur, right?
The day the haven't been shat their pants.
Go down to history.
So it's who's left?
there is one Krizik priest, this Dragonborn, who's pretty much remained unscathed during this whole fight, and Gideon.
So you guys want Gideon dead more than anything, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
I hate these satyrs.
All right.
Just realized the satyr probably isn't wearing pants.
Yeah,
So just a little goat poop right under him.
yeah, it's like a bunch of
It's
like
like a
little
like
beads.
pebble. Yeah. That somehow grosses me out more than anything. So I'm gonna go after him.
Go for
I'm
it.
gonna dissonant whisper him
Cool. Yeah. I'll make a wisdom save.
on my third, with my last third level spell slot. That's 5d6.
Oh, fuck me. The guy has like a +5 to wisdom. He only got a 7.
Hell yeah. That's 13 damage.
So this guy had a shit ton of health.
Yeah,
so
but I
he's
didn't roll great
still
on that.
up. You see, he's holding his hands over his ears, and you can see like his twisted kind of satyr horns. He's trying to block it out, and he's just like, "Krizik, protect me!"
Hold on.
As
I
this is
still
all
have
coming
bonus actions.
Yeah, sure.
Thunderous Smite.
Thunder Smite will set you up for the next one.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
Damn it. I remember. I learned that last time.
Yeah.
Who wants a Bardic Inspiration? I have one left.
Who's next in the
next?
turn
Yeah, I was
order?
gonna say-
Theo will be next on you.
Theo,
guys'
I'm
side.
going to Bardically Inspire Theo. You get a 1d8
To bang your head.
ability checks. Attack rolls or saving throws.
Yeah, you start headbanging Theo. There is just this like dark sense of justice around you. Little red lightning bolts at the corner of your eyes. But yeah, you are bardically inspired. And it is going to be your turn since, oh my guys.
Yeah, you're up next, right?
You're up.
So with the judge's sentence basically locked up, I'm gonna put that away and take out the hand mortar.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot the hand mortar twice at the Gideon
Awesome.
with sharpshooter, so
Okay.
-5 on
Sure.
on this to hit him.
Melt his ass.
Get his ass, bleebly.
16.
16 just hits.
Okay. 25 damage on the first hit.
Okay, so he's dead. You like fire the mortar at him. He tries to do a little thing in the air where he almost looks like he's going to catch it. And as he grabs it, he looks at it, looks up at you. You must be the heretic. Bleat and it explodes. His hand blows off. Half his face is just shred by the mortar, and he drops dead on the
Oh, just a
stage.
Gus Fring situation.
Takes 2 steps, falls.
Fixes his tie. Fixes his stupid Bleebly chain.
Does he count as
Not
a
Bleebly.
Krizik.
Sorry, Bleebly's
He's
awesome.
a significant
He's
foe?
definitely a significant foe.
Okay.
You
so
get,
I get
a grit point back.
Grit point back. All right.
Shot 2 on the mortar.
Yeah, you have a second shot.
Yeah. Number 2 shot on the mortar. I'm going to put a violent shot into it to shoot the
Priest.
priest. The 3, so 19
19
to
hits.
hit him.
You
That'll
like
be-
lock and reload the hand mortar and wind it up and fire it at this Dragonborn.
15 fire damage. And he has to make anyone within 5 feet of him has to
Just
make
him.
8 plus 7, 15.
Dex saving throw?
Yes.
Would I be in range?
No, this guy. It's kind of like he was at a weird angle, sort of.
Okay.
It would have hit if like you had fired it at like basically Gideon and this priest were right next to each other because they're going for the teleport. You're just like walking toward them, unloading this mortar round, and hits burst. They get a 12 on their saving throw.
4 more fire damage.
Sick. Clinging to life, this dragonborn cleric looks up, kind of like gnarled bits of electricity coming out of his mouth.
They told me that Bleebly would be here. I never thought I'd see your heretical face. You know this isn't over. We're coming. We're coming for all of you!
They're gonna lose their mind, freaking go nuts.
And then I'm gonna hear them all say that and be like, you've been cast down by Bleebly, and Executioner's Hand as a bonus action.
Okay.
Can you use
23 to hit.
23 hits.
the Death's Door fucking thing with that gun?
That gun's jammed.
Yeah, that gun's jammed
Oh,
right
it's
now.
specific to Judge's sentence.
12 damage.
You had 8 hit points left. So as you're walking forward this mortar cannon, you just are firing these explosive rounds. There's flames now on the stage. And as like there's bits of smoke, and just as it clears, you walk through and put that gun in this Dragonborn's mouth and pull the trigger.
Right before I pull the trigger, in Draconic, I call him a lapdog.
Oh!
And then
Fuck yes. And as he drops, and a crowd full of these people saw the show of a fucking lifetime. Everyone, the battle of the bands is over, and the winners, it's Kosmo, Kilroy, and the Kazua Toa.
We've been Cosmo, Kilroy, the good Christian!
Keep it dicey, folks. We'll see you on the next one.
Howdy, Glebnor here, and I just want to say thanks for listening to Dicey Situations. If you liked what you heard, make sure you come back on Friday to listen to our talkback called Situational Awareness, where we break down the episode and you get to know us, the players, a little bit better. And oh, as always, make sure you rate, review, subscribe, and word of mouth actually helps a lot. So if you could tell all your friends, that would be great. Thanks again. Keep it dicey!
This has been a Business Shark production.